going on? So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Now here's Giannis. Takes it off the glass.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Curry passes to LeBron. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry against Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Outside Curry. And the Bulls another three.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Down low. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Bulls.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Like, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. SGA with the steal. And here they go. And then Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Curry against Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Curry. Shot clock at 6. And the Bulls with another miss. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. SGA kicks the shot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That evens the score.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 7.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. Shaq passes to SGA. Sweet move. No good on that one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Bulls. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Leonard with no one around. No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside for Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Puts it up. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Pippen. Chamberlain with the rebound. The Bulls with the lead. Leonard finds Curry. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Chamberlain is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's James. And it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Now Leonard, following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Pass to Curry, just 5 on the clock. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? LeBron passes to Curry. Back to James. Good, and Curry gets the assist. James has got 5 now.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Pass to Giannis. Back to SGA. He was all alone on that one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
James looking it over. On the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Chamberlain.
Walking foul on Victor Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry dishes to LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The 76ers trail to the paint. Here's O'Neal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of play.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Back to James. Fires from the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Giannis kicks to SGA. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo, strong finish.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Curry. And here's LeBron outside. And Shaq pulls it down. And so here is Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Curry passes to James. Curry setting the pick for LeBron. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. James has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Chamberlain's shot is off. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Pippen shoots over Curry, and Pippen with the basket. The assist by Giannis. Pippen's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. A 3. Steph, perfection from the arm.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead, leading by a point. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Pippen. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's SGA in at the shooting guard. And Philadelphia has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. LeBron outside. Back to Curry. James against Giannis. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Leonard. Scoreless thus far. Curry's shot is good.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Wide open. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To Gilgeous-Alexander over James. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. For the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The 76ers trail by 4. Antetokounmpo kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Pippen. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
From deep LeBron. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside for Pippen. Another 3 for Philadelphia. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for James. And stolen by Wembanyama. Leonard against SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. To end the run. And it's Leonard missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Here's James. Drops in the breakaway layup. 11 points in the game.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Inside. And Wembanyama with the flush.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Philadelphia ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Stephen Curry. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Leonard in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
4 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Curry.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Wembanyama high post. Leonard's there. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Curry against Shaq. Curry passes to LeBron. Takes it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Pippen against Curry. Back to James. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fades away. Good D by Giannis.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Wembanyama fires. And he does not hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Leonard.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The 76ers leading. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, count it.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here is Curry. The Bulls call timeout. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. 1:49 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Wembanyama. And the 3 misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Stephen Curry.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Giannis with it. Leonard picks him up. Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big basketball.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And Wembanyama.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And a big-time playmaker, when the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pippen against Curry. Takes the 3, knocks down the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And stolen by LeBron. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for Chicago. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Durant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
James, a screen on Leonard. Wembanyama against James. Over Wembanyama. Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Chicago. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Spurs head coach. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's SGA. Chicago making their last shot. And that one's good. James.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Pass to Leonard. Durant with a screen on James. Here's Leonard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from James. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off the shot here.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They trail by 3. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Watson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. James deciding where to go with it. All alone. San Antonio again missing.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's SGA. O'Neal. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
And San Antonio has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Now Watson. Back to Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Outside, SGA. Here's Mutombo. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Watson. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. SGA passes to James. The triple, LeBron James.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Spurs foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
Now, here is James.
Offensive screen set and a half. Bulls ball.
Chicago leading. Pass to Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
At the line for the Bulls, Victor Wembanyama. Shooting 1.
That one misses.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Durant. Leonard for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. A 3. James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Outside Durant. Wembanyama screen. Takes a step back. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. His first shot coming late. And that's off the glass and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Back to SGA. Again, the Spurs score.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Durant against Antetokounmpo, 5 to shoot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
James outside. Off target from three-point range. And it's Leonard with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
James has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Back to Leonard. Mutombo with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash money on the open jump shot. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Durant, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Wembanyama, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. That shot missing, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. James is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mutombo in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Chicago trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And it's SGA missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Leonard outside. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Kawhi all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. For 3, Durant. KD What else would you expect?
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Good on both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Leonard outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with a board. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wembanyama pass to Chamberlain. Chicago passing it around. Durant's shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now SGA. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Chicago leading. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Leonard, good.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard looking around. Wembanyama, screen on James. No good, off the front rim. Spurs trail by 4. Antetokounmpo finds SGA. James, outside. San Antonio again can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 31 left in the 3rd quarter here. Durant against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. Durant's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
James outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
And so Durant will bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. Wembanyama, screen on James. Left side, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's James. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. James has got 17.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Leonard outside. There's the 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Now here's SGA. And Some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Chicago. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Bulls, Wembanyama out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. The 3 from Wembanyama. Another 3 for Chicago.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. The 3, James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Chamberlain. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Spurs trail by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, James drains the deep 3.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Durant, pass to Wembanyama. Leonard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Got a piece of it. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And he drops the first. SGA hits them both. Chicago leading by 3. Leonard outside. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed. Outside Leonard. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now James. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to fall.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
To take the lead. Leonard there for the rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. They lead by 1. Knocks down the trifecta.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
SGA against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's no good. Bulls leading by 4. On the drive, Kawhi. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. top SGA. Leonard defending. And he slams it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Leonard. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. SGA. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And so here is Chicago.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
Shoot two.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. SGA fires. No.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Wembanyama. It's money from deep.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Oh, it's off.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So the Bulls win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.